Principal, Meridian School, Banjara Hills, Rajkamal ma'am, Headmistress, Meridian School, Banjara Hills, Lalita Naidu ma'am, Principal, Meridian School, Madhapur, Garima ma'am, CCA Coordinator, Meridian School, Madhapur, and our dear parents, a pleasant evening to you all. May I request our Principal ma'am, Ms. Roshni Vijayan, and our esteemed guests of honor to begin the program with the ceremonial lighting of the lamp. May I request our Krusha ma'am to escort our guests of honor for the same. The highest form of reverence towards the Almighty is to respect His creation, to live harmoniously with the outer world and the inner self. Let us not shackle ourselves in a tiny circle that we seem to have created for ourselves. Let us step out, greet each other, smile at strangers, create memories of bonding. Let us conquer all the hearts. Let's forsake our differences. Let us respect the earth and cocoon it in the gloves of peace. We extend our hand of friendship to all the people of this world. Let all the people live with bliss. Let all the people live with peace. We send this prayer to the skies through our children singing Maitreem Bhajatam. Shreyo Bhuyat Sakala Janana. After the celestial prayer, we would like to come back to our theme of the day. As we talk about books, some luminaries automatically fill our minds, both male and female. Giant saints like Swami Vivekananda have predicted that the 21st century will be the century of women. Our Vedic tradition also allocates the highest pedestal to a woman. Yatra naryastu pujyante, tatra ramante devadaha. Where the women are respected, there, I believe, the gods reside. And the richness of our tradition ensures that we do so as she dons the roles of many during her lifetime. Her buddhi or wisdom and balam, that is strength, both are indispensable for the functioning of this world. She represents the heart, the affection. A beautiful shloka from the Atharva Veda emphasizes on the prime source of energy, the sun, the meaning of which is as follows. The sun god follows the first illuminated and enlightened goddess Usha in the same manner as the thought of the mind follows the heart. Today, the manifestation of the tagline of our school, that is connecting the mind and the heart, was probably the prime inspiration in the yoga for our protagonist. Let us all go back a century age and relive the moments of a multifaceted personality who made her priceless contribution in the foundation years of building the nation. When we come to think of it, women have always been a source of enlightenment and motivation from time immemorial. Women who have made a mark in their respective fields. They desire, dare to dream, achieve their goal, and create landmarks. And we definitely count our dear Principal Ma'am as one of the foremost in doing so. An inspirational personality right amidst us. May I request Ma'am to address the gathering and present the annual report.
We keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things because curiosity keeps leading us down the path of learning. A very good evening to everyone. I extend a hearty welcome to all the parents and guests present this evening. I would like to place on record the best wishes that our Managing Director and Chairman, Mr. B.S. Neelakantha, Honorable Member of Parliament, Ms. Renuka Ma'am, President Meridian Schools, Ms. Tejaswi Butta, and Director Butta Group of Industries, Mr. Pratul Butta, who have extended their warm wishes to each one of you present here and are definitely here in spirit with us, wishing all our children all the very best. I extend a very hearty welcome to our CEO and Principal Meridian School, Banjara Hills, Mrs. Usha Reddy. Thank you for being here this evening, ma'am. We really appreciate, and we did miss your presence last evening. Thank you for making it up this evening. Mrs. Lalita Naidu, my dear friend, Principal Meridian School, Madhapur, I am extremely elated to have you as well this evening. We missed you too immensely last evening. And Ms. Rahat Rashid, Vice Principal, Meridian School, Banjara Hills, Ms. Raj Kamal, Ms. Garima, and all the guests present here this evening. I appreciate your esteemed presence amidst us today. It is with immense pleasure that we welcome our dear parents. We do cherish your partnership and collaboration in all our endeavors. We treasure your affection. Your presence is indeed encouraging and makes us feel proud of the imminent bond that we share. The year began on an exuberant note with our school being chosen as one of the top 500 schools in India. It is indeed a cherishable moment. It is the holistic approach and individualized prominence given to each child which makes us stand out. Riding on the wave of the 10th year has been as exciting and enriching, probably more than ever. It also brought in a lot of cheer and color during the festivals celebrated with great fervor and secularism. Our campus was buzzing with a beautiful blend of academics and activities. Children were trooping out to various MUNs, NACs, debates, sports, competitions, music, you name it, and we had it. All of them added flavors of skills which were honed and shown. Reach high, for stars lie hidden in your soul. Dream deep, for every dream leads to the goal. We at Meridian School have always believed in the dreams of our children and have relentlessly endeavored to bring out the latent strengths of each and every child. In this journey, we have discovered that we have with us some priceless gems in the form of children. Our children exhibited exclusive leadership qualities and emerged as epitomes of leadership, as and when they were put into the role. I feel that's one of the greatest learning that has happened this year. They were on a roll, ready to face the challenges of the world. The confidence graph has certainly taken an upsurge trend. For us, each day is a new discovery, a new achievement. The excellent performance of grade 10 only added to our delight at having achieved 100% pass percentage with outstanding individual accomplishments. Every day is a new opportunity. You can build on yesterday's success or put its failures behind and start all over again, and that's what sport is all about. And that has been prominent on our agenda this year. Children are the same all over the world. It's the way we nurture that determines their personality. We believe in providing our children with a safe and loving environment to foster the right values and ample opportunities through which they can take great strides and contribute to the well-being of the society at large. Opportunities are galore and our dreams too. We want our children to be a part of everything that is explorative and enriching. The returns may be immediate or may manifest at a later stage, but benefit they will. We do not always measure success with the awards adorning the walls, but with the slightest change that we bring about in a child's life. On that note, it is with immense pride that I place on record our annual report for the year 2017-18. Meridian School Kukatpally has always emboldened the students to put their best foot forward, and the habit of winning is slowly getting familiarized. We have believed in empowering our teachers on a regular basis as a part of professional development. To that extent, a series of workshops catering to academics and personal development were organized for the faculty. Election of the Student Council always holds a special significance as it mirrors how a franchisee works and an able leader is chosen. Our school office bearers were officially sworn in a very impressive investiture ceremony on June 18th, which is also our Founders' Day. The school cabinet, led by our head boy Sahil Vad and head girl Sanjana K. The primary investiture was an impressive one too, with the head boy Anirvan and head girl Niharika of grade 3 taking on the reins. The student exchange program started off on a lively note with the students of Indian Public School Dehradun visiting us and participating in various activities with a lot of gusto. The spirit of oneness amidst cultural variance was a treat to behold. The International Yoga Day was celebrated with a lot of poise as our children were a part of a mega yoga display at the Kukatpally Stadium. The mega event Impulse was organized with a lot of gaiety. The stupendous success of the previous year encouraged us to add the sports segment, and some wonderful moments of skillful play were witnessed in the Impulse inter-school basketball and table tennis competitions. Vibrant activities right across the school were a part of the second day of Impulse, the literary and cultural fest. Recitations and ramp walks, street plays, spell bees, posters and painting, quiz and AdMad, everything about the competition was unique and enriching. The third day of the event beheld some brilliant debates in the Merck Model Parliament. Nothing could dampen the spirit of the event, not even the vagaries of the weather. Our children once again proved that they could be the best hosts by not participating in the competitions and extending their hospitality to the participating schools and finding joy in seeing others win. In a similar event, Siahi, our children bagged the first place in the pre-primary group recitation, group singing seniors and shloka chanting. Children just need that nudge of love from their mentors to put their best foot forward. We are indeed fortunate to have a committed faculty to groom our children. Kudos to the entire team of Meridian Kukatpally. As we talk of teachers and Teachers' Day, it was a moment of immense pride for all of us when I was presented the prestigious Acharya Devo Bhava Award, instituted by Brainfeed in the promotion of ethical learning. I have always believed in this concept wholeheartedly that learning sans values cannot be termed education. It was a glorious moment for all of us when our computer faculty, Ms. Ramya Sriram, bagged the National ICT Best Teachers Award and received it from the Honorable Vice President, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, on the Teachers' Day. It is all the more significant as she is the youngest and the only teacher to have been chosen from the state of Telangana for this award. We are very proud of you, dear Ramya. Our coordinators, Ms. Parignadaya, Ms. Shruti Chandra, heads of departments, Ms. Rajeshwari, Ms. DNR Lakshmi, and Ms. Jayashri were awarded the best teachers by IIHM for their commendable services. Ms. Lalita, our CSEA coordinator and HOD English, received an award from the Edu Enlight group for her commendable performance in the year gone by. I take this opportunity to acknowledge the management's appreciation in recognizing their dedication. The sparkle of Diwali was even brighter this season with our children taking the Green Pledge and especially celebrating with their counterparts from Tapasvi Foundation. It was a very fulfilling experience for everyone. Excellence is the gradual result of always striving to do better. True sportsmanship is when you hold your hand, when you hold your head up, raise your hand, and move out of the court with the same smile that you walked in. The competitive spirit of the various inter-house competitions gave a new dimension to the children's personality. Over 115 children took part in the Sports for All competitions in the numerous categories, ranging from basketball to athletics. Mahesh Reddy, Siddharth and Srihas of grade 4 sprinted to the top 3 positions in the under 10 athletic heats. The exposure to these national level competitions helped build their confidence. As we talk about sports, our hearts are filled with pride at the mention of M. Abhiram, who has not only bagged innumerable medals in the district and state roller skating championship, but has also qualified for nationals, which would be held in December. I am sure he would do his parents and all of us proud. A new kid on the tennis block, Lohit Krishna, has made his presence felt in the game by bagging many awards at the inter-school and regional level. Recently, he won the second prize in the Under-12 Indian Tennis League tournament. We sincerely applaud the parents in this context who have left no stone unturned to see their children making waves in their respective sport. Planning their training alongside academics and adhering to the rigorous schedules of the sport is not an easy task. I would like to, on this platform, congratulate the parents for their support and endeavor, for being a strong pillar of support with the school. Atharva of grade 10 stood out by bagging the silver medal in the prestigious SGFI district level basketball championship. Moving ahead, Ayush of grade 6 has done us proud by bringing the gold medal in the SGFI football tournament. We also had the fortune of hosting the CBSE Cluster Inter-School Basketball and Chess Championship, which served as a great learning experience for our children. Along with the learning, the tactics of the game, the children also developed a deep sense of responsibility towards the school and themselves. There were jubilations and some disappointments too, but our children emerged even more determined. Innovation is the mantra of the day. Our children's outstanding contribution of innovative ideas was applauded in Ideathon, an initiative of Metamorphosis. Maina and Jatin were appreciated and awarded for their creative ideas. An overwhelming moment of joy surrounded Meridian School Kukatpally as our children bagged the second place in the recently held NDTV quiz and are now gearing up to gallop to the national level semi-finals to be held at New Delhi next month. The growth is continuous, and dear parents, we seek your support in nurturing these young minds to become the beacons of the future. I am sure you will enjoy the annual day this evening, an ode to the Nightingale, presented by our children with the aim of paying rich tributes to the poetess who made a difference, Sarojini Naidu. I am sure your evening with us will be a pleasurable one. Thank you one and all, and do enjoy the evening.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for always being the guiding force behind our achievements. A personification of a winning smile and humility, I humbly request our CEO and Principal, Meridian School, Banjara Hills, to address the audience.
To the dignitaries seated before me, to my colleagues from the Meridian family, and dear parents, it's indeed a privilege to be standing here before you after having witnessed the beautiful achievements of your children at Kukatpally. Under the able guidance of the principal, Mrs. Roshni Vijayan, I can clearly see that the school is grooming itself to success in leaps and bounds. The tagline of Meridian, like she mentioned, is connecting the mind and the heart. And every single activity that's done here clearly restates what we at Meridian believe in. It's not just the academic excellence, but also the overall personality development of a child through multiple sports and activities, but more importantly, it's also sensitizing them to become empathetic and also to make sure that they serve the community. I think two of the signature competitions that Meridian has been hosting here at Kukatpally is the Model Parliament, which has really taken shape so beautifully year after year under her guidance. And I also think Impulse is a competition now that has gained recognition in the city, with multiple schools wanting to participate in the list of activities that they dole out every single year, which are really interesting. Well, coming to the annual day that they have just concluded yesterday, I think the reviews were very good, and I'd like to congratulate not just the children who are not here today, but the parents who've given so much of support, and to the dear teachers who have worked so hard to make it what it was. It was such a pleasure indeed to listen to all the lovely comments about the gorgeous annual day that concluded yesterday. I have no doubt in my mind that what's going to unfold on stage today is going to be any less. And I think I'd like to quote one of Sarojini Naidu's, or my favorite quote of hers, which says, "A country's greatness lies in its underlying ideals of love and sacrifice that inspire the mothers of the race." Isn't that so beautiful and so well put? And when I talk of mothers, I also refer to all the teachers who take care of your children in your absence at school with so much of love. That is what has set Meridian schools apart, the care in which the teachers handle your children and make sure that every talent that they have is brought to the limelight. My special congratulations to the teacher, Mrs. Ramya, who received the ICT National Award. It's no mean achievement, and I am so proud that she is a member of this lovely team. I'd also like to congratulate Mrs. Lalita for having received appreciation from Edu Enlight for her work that she has been contributing to the school. And I won't want to take up too much time, because I'm sure the children are waiting anxiously in the wings, just waiting to get onto the stage and showcase their talents. I'd like to wish them all the very best, and my sincere appreciation to the entire team, to make, I'm sure, this annual day a grand success. Thank you.
Dear audience, I would like to draw your attention to the podium to the left of the stage, where some characters have walked in from the portals of history to take you to an era which was rich in tradition and glory, an era which Sarojini Naidu lived. Ladies and gentlemen, board the time machine along with us to pay an ode to the Nightingale.
Joy is a peacock, its beauty so rare, a rainbow of colors that vibrantly flare. After the rain, brightly they come out, into a fan-like form uniquely it creates. Never forget this vision, joyfully it illuminates, bringing such happiness and peace my way. Let us witness the joy of this bird, the beautiful and majestic peacock. a word with which the universe was created and man along with it, endowed with the ability to speak forth ideas and, by extension, more concrete realities into existence. Poetry is one of man's refined manifestations of his expressions and language. I guess it is no less than an attempt to emulate the glory of the Creator by manifesting truth and form where before there was nothing. Our culture is filled with poets of greater or lesser magnitude who are speaking and singing their dreams, commercial or otherwise, to people who are as eager as ever to hear them and take what comfort there is to be found in them. And today, you will see the imagination of an illustrious poet unfolding before your eyes. We would like to quote her own words about herself as an introduction. I am not a poet really. I have the vision and desire, but not the voice. If I could write just one poem full of beauty and spirit of greatness, I should be exultingly silent forever. But I sing just as the birds do, and my songs are as ephemeral. She was humility personified, the Bharat Kokila or the Nightingale of India, one and the only one, Sarojini Naidu. She went on to compose not one, but hundreds of poems which are treasured to this day.